Module Overview. Agribusiness, by its very nature, is exposed to a wide array of risks, ranging from unpredictable weather and pest infestations to volatile markets, policy changes, and financial instability. Module 9 introduces you to the critical role of risk analysis and contingency planning in building a resilient, future-proof agribusiness. Effective risk management ensures that an agripreneur doesn't merely react to challenges as they arise, but anticipates them, prepares responses in advance, and adapts when necessary. This module equips you with the tools to identify potential threats, assess their impact, prioritize responses, and design proactive contingency plans, all of which are vital sections of a comprehensive business plan. 1. Understanding agribusiness. Risks. Risk in agribusiness refers to any uncertainty that can affect the expected outcomes of your farming operation. These risks can lead to financial losses, production setbacks, or reputational damage. Types of agribusiness risks. Production risk, caused by natural elements such as drought, flood, pests, diseases, fire, or poor seed quality. These risks threaten yield quantity and quality. Example: a maize farmer losing 60% of harvest to armyworms. Market/price risk, due to fluctuating prices in inputs or produce, changing consumer demand, or supply chain disruptions. Example: tomato prices crashing during surplus season. Financial risk, inability to repay loans, interest rate hikes, or reduced access to credit. Cash flow disruptions can lead to missed payments or default. Institutional/policy risk changes in government policies, trade bans, subsidy removals, tax increases, or land regulation shifts. Technological risk occurs when outdated tools or lack of digital literacy affect productivity or efficiency. Overdependence on faulty equipment. Human resource risk, labor shortages, strikes, unskilled workers, or theft by employees. Environmental and climate risk, long-term climate shifts like desertification, erratic rainfall, or rising temperatures. Biosecurity risk, contamination of crops/livestock with disease or chemical residues leading to bans or public health crises. 2. Conducting a risk analysis. Risk analysis is the process of identifying, evaluating, and prioritizing potential risks that could affect your business. It is best done during the business planning stage, but it should also be updated regularly. Steps in risk analysis. Risk identification list. All possible risks by category use, SWOT or PESTLE frameworks. Risk assessment, evaluate each risk in terms of likelihood. How likely is it to occur? Impact. What will be the level of damage? Risk prioritization. Focus on high impact and high probability risks first. Documentation. Create a risk register that outlines risks, triggers, and proposed mitigation actions. 3. Contingency planning in agribusiness. A contingency plan is a proactive strategy that outlines specific steps to be taken when a risk becomes reality. It's your Plan B, a structured response to minimize damage and recover quickly. Elements of a good contingency plan. Trigger events. What event initiates the plan, e.g., 3 consecutive days of flood? Immediate actions. What must be done right away, e.g., move livestock to higher ground? Responsible persons. Who will act, e.g., farm manager, veterinarian? Resources needed. What is required to respond, e.g., pumps, cash reserves? Communication plan. How will information be shared with staff, partners, and customers? Crop/livestock insurance. Protects against total losses due to natural disasters or disease outbreaks. Examples of risk and contingency planning. Risk contingency plan. Outbreak of avian flu, quarantine birds. Notify vet. Switch to backup income source like fish farming, late rains delay planting. Use early maturing seed varieties. Expand irrigation. Sudden fertilizer price spike. Switch to organic compost. Bulk buy during off-season. Ban on agrochemical imports. Partner with local biopesticide producers. Benefits of including risk analysis in your agribusiness plan. Attracts investors, shows preparedness, and reduces perceived business volatility. improves decision-making, helps prioritize resources and interventions, ensures continuity, keeps your agribusiness operational during shocks, enhances reputation, stakeholders trust well-managed businesses, increases profitability, reduces surprise losses and costs. Final thoughts. Agribusiness is one of the most volatile sectors in the economy. The difference between thriving and surviving often lies in the preparedness of the entrepreneur. By carefully analyzing risks and developing robust contingency plans, you transform uncertainty into opportunity and fear into strategy. Risk analysis is not about eliminating all risk, but about understanding, planning, and adapting. It is the true mark of a visionary farmer and agripreneur.